Welcome to Fallout 76. This is Jim. In this video, we're going to take a look at the Science of Love event challenges week 1 that runs from February the 4th to February the 11th, 2025. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what we got here. Now, we normally have our daily weekly challenges that we normally do on this channel. And for this week and next week, we'll have this extra selection here for events. You slide it over, and these are the different challenges we have to do, and it gives us the rewards for each one. So collect a human skull with skull parts while wearing the Dr. Head Mirror 3. Collect an Autopsy board game while wearing the Dr. Head Mirror 1, get some more score. Collect nuclear waste while wearing the Dr. Head Mirror 10, we get a Scout's banner. Collect a microscope while wearing the Dr. Head Mirror 10, get 3 lunch boxes. Kill a feral ghoul while wearing the Dr. Head Mirror 10, we get 3 basic repair kits. Kill a super mutant while wearing the Dr. Head Mirror 10, we get a Nuka-Cola Mix Pack 1. Then we have this one hiding down here, scrap junk to produce fiber optics while wearing the Dr. Head Mirror 5, and we get 3 per card packs. Now for week 1, completing 5 of these challenges, we'll get the Dopamine Wallpaper, okay? And after next week, so after you complete week 1 and week 2, basically 5 challenges, so 10 altogether, we'll get the Pink Heart Gobo Light, which looks like a camp item. All right, pretty cool. So if you know something that's very similar with each one, we have to be wearing the Dr. Head Mirror. Now, of course, we would get that from the Atomic Shop. Let's open up the Atomic Shop here. And once it loads in, it'll be under your featured section right down here. And it is free for all players. Dr. Head Mirror. And as you can see, it's free. It can be craftable at the armor workbench. So let's go ahead and unlock it. There we go. Perfect. Now let's back out. So now we have to craft it at our armor workbench. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go craft. Now this should be under headwear. Let's slide it over. Keep going down here. There we go. Dr. Head Mirror. It'll cost you 1 glass and 1 leather to craft. All right, let's go ahead and just craft 1. That's fine. All right, let's back out. Now, the main thing is we have to be wearing this, okay? So if you take a look at my character right now, I'm wearing my helmet or headgear. Let's open up our apparel. We're going to equip the Dr. Head Mirror just like this. Going to take the helmet off and put the mirror on. There we go, just like that. So that's the main thing you have to do. You have to make sure that you have this not only on you, but you must have it equipped while completing the challenges. If you don't have it equipped, it's obviously not going to work. All right? Good stuff. Looking pretty good there, Jim. So let's go ahead here. Down to our events page. Now, there are a couple that we can do, looking at them real quick, that we can kind of do at the same time. But we'll kind of go around and do some other ones here first. Let's take a look at this one here. Collect a human skull or skull part while wearing the Dr. Head Mirror 3. All right, so right off the top of my head, the best spot for that is right here at Camden Park. So let's pop over here for Camden Park for the human heads. Now we can find some human heads usually in around super mutants, but I find this part here probably the best spot. Now, if you have good locations, by all means, put it in the comments just to kind of help out the community. There's going to be a bunch of scorched here. What we're going to do is once we go through the entrance here, we're going to hang it right. And we have this little basketball type area here. And we have some upper skulls here. All right, there we go. Collect a human skull or skull part while wearing the what we're wearing there. Let's go ahead, before I forget, we're actually going to track these. So see the bottom of the screen says track. So that way there you can kind of see them being done as we collect them. Usually I do that there for our daily weekly challenges. I don't know why I didn't do it this time, but of course you would have saw us collect it there. So there we go. So that's done. Collect a human skull or skull part while wearing the Dr. Head Mirror 3. And this is a really good spot for that because you have those 3 that are right there. And if you open up this door, there's going to be some more in here. There's 2 more in there. And yeah, pretty good. Usually there's 1 more on the top shelf, but this is a pretty nice little spot, nice and easy for everyone. All right, let's take a look to see what's next here. Kill a feral ghoul while wearing the Dr. Head mirror. Okay, so we can find feral ghouls in many great spots in around the wasteland. One of the best spots is just west of Vault 76. We have the upper lower parking lot. We can find at least 10 around there. About 4 or 5 down here, Alpine River Cabins. Right up here, Eastern Regional Penitentiary on the inside. We have good old Clarksburg, the lower section, and make your way over to the Clarksburg Shooting Club. Sometimes there'll be about 6 of them over there, but sometimes there's only rad roaches that are there, so it depends on the server that you're on for that one. Morgantown's a real good spot. If you just kind of wander the roadways, you'll come across little patches of 4 to 6 schools every other block. That's actually a pretty good spot there. Right down here in the Charleston Capitol building, the DMV building, it's level 50. That's a pretty good spot. We have good old Lewisburg down here. Anywhere in around White Springs Golf Club and just around the greens itself, it's a pretty good spot. So that gives you many great spots where you can find ghouls there, okay? You can make it easy or as hard as you want. Let's go to Vault 76, of course, the free fast travel, so let's pop over here. Of course, you can bring some grenades, you can bring some Molotovs if you want. It's not real specific to the weapon that you use. You just got to be wearing that headgear. All right, let's go ahead here. And these guys are nice and squishy. As you can see, it being tracked there. This guy's running for his life. You see there's 1 guy in here. All right. Didn't even have a chance to come out of that little pile there. There's 1 guy in here. Right, so there's 7. So there should be 3 more over here, but again, depends on the server that you're on. Sometimes they spawn in and sometimes they don't. You just go down these stairs past these folks. And they should be coming right out of the ground there. There we go. Shoot at the ground there, Jim. Nice job. There we go. Done. Look at that. Nice. Sweet. Easy peasy. Alright, what's next here? Kill the super mutant while wearing the Dr. Head Mirror 10. Okay, many great spots we can find super mutants in around the wasteland. The first ones you'll probably come across is right here at the north Cannibal Lookup. There's only about 3 of them there. It's not the best spot. There's also a couple of floaters there as well. In around Grafton, in around the courtyard of the Eastern Regional Penitentiary. You have Grafton Dam. There's all kinds up here. Grafton Steel. New Gad, pretty popular spot. We have Wade Airport. Looking for a little bit more of a challenge. We have West Tech Research Center. We have good old Huntersville. We have Grindstone Arch, Research Site Saxony. So many great spots. We can find these super mutants, alright? Let's pop down here to New Gad. Now this is a popular spot, but I just gave you many great other locations you can check out. Now there's going to be a lot of people busy this week with these event challenges, so just be prepared. You may have to server hop or may have to fast travel around quite frequently, okay? Because especially if you're limited to public servers with other people, there's a good chance that these places I show you could be cleared out already, alright? So just kind of keep that in mind. You know, don't get frustrated or discouraged. Just server hop the area if you so wish. It's probably better than trying to fast travel, especially if you don't have a whole lot of caps. Gee, these guys are getting real shifty here today, aren't they? Get rid of this guy here because he's annoying. Haha! Oh, he's over there. He came to me. Nice. I like when they come to me. Less travel I gotta do. Again, you can use any weapon that you want, whatever you want to do there. Now, if you notice, I'm not picking anything up right now. It's because we're saving that for one of the other event challenges, just so I can kind of go through that with you guys. We only need like 1 or 2 more. Let's hop up here real quick. Okay, down there. Right, there we go, done. Kill a super mutant while wearing the Dr. Head mirror, just like that. Heard something behind me, a little floater coming there. Here he is there. How you doing, buddy? Oh, of course, lock and load, Jim, jeez. Get away from me, will ya? Alright, good stuff. Alright, what's next here? Pretty easy so far, guys. He's asking for it, so why not, right? Let's head back to our camp here real quick, and we'll go over the next one. Alright, good stuff. It's a little quieter out here. Let's take a look at this one here. Let's take a look at this one here. Collect an Autopsy board game while wearing the Dr. Head Mirror 1. So we all see board games in around the wasteland, okay? But every board game has a different name to it. So the one we're particularly looking for is an Autopsy board game. Now, if you guys remember in 2024, we actually got a camp resource. It's called a games cupboard, okay? And this not only looks fantastic, I think more people bought it just because of the way it looks, but it also collects board games, okay? And a lot of board games will have, like, you know, gold and silver and other types of things in it. But as you can see, look at that, it has an Autopsy board game right in it, okay? So if you do have one of these one of these camp resources, you might as well just put it out in your camp, or at least one of your camps, and camp resources is definitely where it's at. Just saves you a lot of time. There's people that have time, they can kind of go around and do things the old-fashioned way, but there's also people that are kind of short on time. They're only maybe allowed to play maybe once or twice a week and all that. So definitely a camp resource is where it's at if you have it. Okay, so let's go around. We're gonna go to a couple of good spots for these board games. Let's go to Blue Ridge Bunkhouse right up here in the forest. Alright, so this is a spawn for the board game. Just make your way upstairs here. You can just walk up those stairs. You don't have to fly up like I did. It's right here. It's the second one. This is a natural spawn. Autopsy board game right there. Okay. Let's go to another spot here. It's right over here in Fraternity Row in Morgantown. So let's pop over here. And I'm just giving you a couple spots where I know that this particular game will spawn, okay? Just give you other options, okay? Because as I know, everyone and their dog will be doing these this week. And so this way, instead of having to make, 100 videos, and I just kind of show you all in one kind of thing. So we're looking for the Autopsy house, the one with the blue door. Let's go inside here. There's only one here. And it's the one with the Nuka-Cola bedroom in it, if you're trying to remember. Alright, we're actually going to head upstairs here. This guy moves out of the way. We're going to go right upstairs again. And usually, yeah, he's right there, Good. Autopsy board game right there. Pretty good spot. There's other board games up here as well, but that's where the Autopsy one is right there. One more great spot that I know of. It's another neutral spot. It's over here at the retreat. So let's pop over here real quick. Alright, so turn our light on here to see what we're doing. Of course, we're doing this at night because that's when the game likes to place the setting when I'm playing my game for some reason. We're going to go through these doors here. We're going to go through this door and this door. We're going to keep going straight here. We're going to see this Nuka-Cola machine. And we're going to kind of hang through here, right? And then we're going to take this way here, and this brings us to the little galley that they have, or kitchen area. And it's right there. It's the middle one, just like that. So let's go ahead and take it. There we go. Just like that. And there could be other areas as well, but, you know, the camp resource and those three areas there, pretty good source there, okay? All right, let's see what's next here, Jimmy boy. All right. Let's go ahead and collect nuclear waste while wearing the Dr. Head Mirror 10. So this one here is going to be a little bit of a challenge for people. I can see people not bothering with this one. However, I think I do have a video I made early 2024 on where you can find nuclear waste. So you can check that video out. It is all time-stamped if you so wish. But one of the best spots for nuclear waste is right down here at the Kanawa Nuka-Cola plant. So let's pop down here. Now, for some reason, this is one of the few places in game where when you spawn in summers, like you're far away. You're far away from the actual place you have to go. It's really odd. But there will be some scorched and ghouls around here, depending on the server that you're on. But we're just going to walk up through here. We're going to make our way to the front door, which is way, way up here. Yeah, there's ghouls here today. And I believe there's ghouls sometimes on the inside. So you can actually have come here and killed the ghouls. And at the same time as get your nuclear waste. Doot, 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 doot. There we go. Have a nice life. Alright, so you notice the weapon I'm using, okay? Jeepers, good boys. Jeez, boys. Let's move over here, because I feel like there's an explosion that's going to happen here in a minute. Alright. If you notice the weapon that I'm using, it is the Enclave Plasma Rifle. Okay, we'll go through it at the end of the video. But most of you who follow my channel know all about this weapon. But when you shoot, it doesn't have to be the Enclave version. It can be just the regular plasma pistol or plasma rifle. Sometimes we can find them off Blood Eagles, okay? But when you shoot enemies, sometimes there's a chance that they'll turn into a little pile of goo, okay? And sometimes there'll be a nuclear waste that'll collect. Now, unfortunately, Silverwatch, unfortunately, it did not show up here this time around, but we're going to go inside, and we're going to be killing enough enemies here. Hopefully, we'll come across that. But that will also count as new... Oh, look at that bad boy there. Oh, I love it. All right, let's head up here. There's not going to be here in the front entrance. We actually have to kind of go into the plant itself. And again, just kind of stand right here. And if you have a loud weapon like this is, most times they'll come to you. Okay? All right, but the ghouls will be around, all right? So let's go to this little ghoul pile here. All right, there's some nuclear waste right there. Let's grab it. So you see there, 2 of 10. So if you can get your hands... Nice. So if you can get your hands on a plasma rifle... or even a plasma pistol, okay? And usually, as I mentioned, Blood Eagles will have them, okay? And of course, it's this type of icon here. So we have the crosshair, for example, Twin Pine Cabins, Hunter's Ridge. We have good old Blood Eagle Alley, I like to call it, starts down here at the Sludge Works, and Roland's Labor Camp, work at Widow's Perch, makes its way up this little mountain range here. The Killbox, Pigsty, Cliff Watch, South Cutthroat Camp, Seneca Gang Camp, Dagger's Den, Bloody Franks, Crimson Prospect. So Blood Eagles will usually have various weapons, but they usually like to favor the plasma rifle and plasma pistol. So if you get your hands on one of them, it doesn't have to be legendary, okay? You can just get your hands on one of them and kill a couple easy enemies, and you can also grab nuclear waste that way, as you just saw. Right, so let's go through this door here. And there should be some right in here. Right there. So there's some nuclear waste right there. Let's grab that. There's one more right there. Burp. All right, let's go through this door here. Now, there's a level 1 that you saw there. Oh, jeez. Whatever that was about. That's weird. All right, so be a couple more here. Nice. All right. And you got a cranberry right there. So that is a natural spawn for a cranberry if you're ever looking for that bad boy. Sometimes we do get the daily challenge. So let's go through this door here. I don't think there's any... Those are just cups. I don't think there's any along here. No, there isn't. It's been a little while since I've been here. I just remember that this is a hot spot for nuclear waste. You will come across containers. I think they're called volatile containers, but they look very similar to these aluminum ones. That's why I keep kind of going back to it. But they're a little bit more red than that one. All right, let's go across just the other way here. Oh, how you doing? All right, now it's always good to kind of take your time when you're going through these spots here, and just so you can, you know, pinpoint where the nuclear waste is at. But I believe if you, yeah, there we go, sir. If you're on a good server, I believe you can find anywhere from 7 to 8 here, believe it or not. Unfortunately, there's no nuclear waste off that guy. I believe outside there. I don't know if we can go through here or not. No, we can't. I believe there's just one here, and it'll be right in the middle, as we can see him right down there. Oh my lord! Get away from me, will ya? Holy mackerel! Nuclear waste. There we go. Grab that silver. Ghouls are a good source of silver and gold. So let's go down there. We'll grab our last one here. There we go. There we go. Nice. Now, I believe it's been a little while since I did it, but it's the path to enlightenment. And that happens up here. And of course, we do it. This is mutation week as well. So sometimes up here, if you complete that event that's up here, I believe it gives you about 4 or 5 nuclear waste just from the event alone. It doesn't have to be during a mutate event or not, but you can always try that. And again, having this Enclave Plasma rifle, again, it can be just a regular version. It doesn't have to be the Enclave version, but you can see how much nuclear waste we pick up. All right. Behemoths. I think behemoths will drop nuclear waste as well. So there's one guy down here, the Grindstone Arch. So I'm just kind of curious to see if that still stays true these days, you know, because everything changes in the game. This game has come a long way, and as you guys know, when we do our weekly challenges there, we always try to check on things, right? Because things change all the time. So, right here, the Grindstone Arch, there's our bad boy there. Wow, that's quite a reach. Maniac. The best thing to do with him is try to cripple him. Cripple his legs so he just kind of hobbles around. Let's see what this guy's got on him here. Yeah, look at that. 4 nuclear waste. Perfect. So you can always do that too. Try to go after a behemoth. I believe there's a behemoth. Okay. What happened there? Trying to make sure I didn't drop something by mistake. Oh, I didn't. Okay, good. That's weird. So this is a spawn for the behemoth on the top of the Grindstone Arch. And I believe there's another one in around Harper's Ferry, I believe, like in around this area. You can just try out those areas there. All right. Yeah, so there we go. Nice. What's next here, Jimmy boy? Collect the microscope while wearing the Dr. Head Mirror 10. Now, I do have lots of videos on my channel, but the name of the video is Scrap Junk to Produce Crystal, okay? And they're standalone videos. I made them like maybe late 2023. But you can check those out, and each one we're looking for microscopes, okay? But we can find microscopes right here. Hawksbill Weather Station, pretty good spot. Right up back up here in Morgantown High School, in the science lab on the main floor. 4 of them there. One of the best spots is right up here at, Ella Ames Bunker. There's about 6 of them there. And of course, there's 3 of them right down here at the White Springs, okay? So when you go to the White Springs, if you use the main entrance here, the White Spring Resort entrance, you just head up the stairs, you take a right, you go to the tavern, you go to the medical bay, and it's right in the medical bay, there's 3 of them, right there. And of course, this is the free fast travel once when you discover it, okay? So many great spots we could find these microscopes. So let's pop up here. We're going to go to Morgantown High School here. Now, we were at the White Springs there just last week. I don't believe those 3 are going to be there for me because I haven't reset my game. So everyone has a limit. So you have to pick up 250, 255 items for that to reset, but I don't think they'll be there, so we're not going to bother going there. But you can check it out if you so wish at White Springs in that Medical Bay area, as I had mentioned. So we're going to head right to the front door here. There should be a scorched around here. We're going to go right to the white door right here. Now, it's going to be scorched on the inside as well. Now, we're going to stay on the main level here. Right down here. And this is the science room right here with the pumpkins on the wall. And these are our microscopes. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Nice. All right. Let's go to Ella Ames Bunker, which is the other hot spot there. Let's pop over here. Now, if you already picked those up like what I just did, you're going to have to reset your game by picking up 250, 255 items, okay? Or they'll never spawn in for you. It doesn't matter how many times you server hop, okay? So for the newer players who may not understand that, that's what you're going to have to do. Or, you know, go heel toe and, you know, go to these places that I had mentioned. So here's Ella Ames Bunker. There's no terminal here. You just walk right in. Now, you actually come here very early on in-game. As most of you know, I have a low-level character. And I think first time I came here, I was like level 30. Alright, so we're going to come right in here. We're going to take this door on the right-hand side. We're going to go all the way to the end. Right? And there should be 6 of them in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Done. Just like that, guys. It's that easy. Seriously. All right. Let's head back to our camp here real quick. I believe we just have 1 more. All right. Back here at the old camp here. I believe we just have 1 more left. Let's take a look. Let's scroll down just to make sure we did okay. So we have completed, obviously, the 5 of 5. Okay, so let's... okay, there we go. So complete week 1 challenge is 5 for 5, so that's done. All right. So let's do this one here. Scrap junk to produce fiber optics while wearing the Dr. Head Mirror 5. Okay, so fiber optics is not a junk item that we can use the bulk and scrap method for. So many junk items we can use the bulk and scrap method at the Tinker's Workbench. So if we go craft here, if we go bulk, we go to the F size, as you can see, there's no fiber optics. Okay, but lucky for us, those microscopes we picked up has fiber optics in them, as you see there. So it has gear, 2 glass, 2 crystal fiber optics, and 3 steel per microscope. All right, so we just got our fiber optics right there. Let's go ahead and scrap these microscopes, shall we? Done. Just like that. That's why I waited these to last. Easy. Super easy. Couldn't be any easier, to be honest. Okay. I think we're done now. Let's take a look. We are. That was pretty quick, wasn't it? And I guess the main thing to remember, you have to do this while wearing that Dr. Hidden mirror. We've had event challenges like this in the past, and I could tell by the comments and some people that are brand spanking new to the game. And they're saying, I'm picking it up, Jim, but it's not working. You have to make sure you wear the Dr. Hidden mirror, just like what I showed you at the very beginning of the video, okay? Alright, so let's take a look here. Week 1 challenge, 5 of 5, the dopamine wallpaper. Let's take a look at that real quick, shall we? Let's head out back. Or actually, we'll go down to our shelter where it's a little brighter and quieter. Let's turn these lights on here. The maid keeps shutting them off. All right. Let's go ahead here, Jimmy boy. I'm going to build a floor. There we go. Let's build just a simple wall. Should be fine. There we go. All right. So we built our wall. So let's go ahead. We're going to go back to our build menu. We're going to select the wall. And then we're going to go store, scrap, replace. Wait, never mind. We're going to go wallpaper. There we go. See at the top there, wallpaper. And then we're going to slide it down. So we're looking for what we just got accredited with there. Oh, there we go. Dopamine wallpapers. Let's go ahead and apply it. Whoa. Okay. What do you guys think of that? Nice wallpaper, eh? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know about this, guys. So many things are filling my head, but I'm not going to bother saying them. Okay, yeah, right on. All right, so there you guys go. So there is the Signs of Love event challenges for week 1. Again, from February 4th to February the 11th, 2025. Next week, we'll have some different challenges, and we'll see what pops up. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Whiffen, Heather, White Tribe, Robco, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, Mr. Prince, Not Me But Me, Yes Me, That's Me, Drew Andrew, Demon, Confounded Bridge, Gorn, Van Niekirk, Van Durant, John, DJ59. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.